Hello, my dear Gemini, and welcome to your general November reading. My name is Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot. Welcome and thank you for joining me. As a general reading, the messages will not resonate with everyone the same way, so I will try to provide explanations for both career, money, and love and relationships. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and let's get started. So I've already meditated, shuffled, and pulled the cards to save a little bit of time. The deck I am using is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. So Gemini, for the first week we had the Emperor of November, and the second week of November we had the Six of Swords, and that's followed by the Hermit for the third week and the Nine of Cups for the fourth week of November. So we start out with the Emperor. This is the card of Aries. And the Emperor is a card. The energy around the Emperor is one of respect, leadership, strategic planning, and a father figure type of energy. So that's the energy that's coming in for that first week of November for you. And that's the energy around you. Now, when you see the Emperor card show up in a reading, this is the intention or the message that you're getting from the Emperor is to trust in your strength and abilities and to know that visions become reality through hard work, commitment, and confidence. And this card is here to now guide you towards trusting in yourself. So that's the energy and that's the guidance that's coming from the Emperor card. And with regards to career, money, finances, the Emperor card can indicate, it could be a call to action. It could be telling you, for example, if there's a possibility for you to get a promotion at work, or even if it's a temporary position, like a mat leave position or something like that. This is telling you to go for that promotion. It could also be telling you that it's time for you to take over the family business, or to even start your own business. And if you are offered a promotion at work, then it's also time for you to realize that it's time to move up in your career. So, and if you own your own business, the Emperor card can appear to tell you that you'll soon need to decide if your business is just a hobby. So if you have a daytime job and you're doing something that like a little side job that you're doing, this could be telling you that it's time to take that business and turn it into a full-time business and grow it bigger than it is now. So that's the energy with regards to your career of the Emperor. Now, with respect to a relationship, the Emperor can indicate that it's time to get serious in your love life. So, for example, if you've been dating and kind of dating a bunch of different people, trying to just see the type of person that you want to attract or have in your life, it might be time for you to decide, to make a decision and decide who it is that you want to take go to the next level with in the relationship, and who you're willing to let go of. And it can also be a way, it can be encouraging you, that the Emperor can be encouraging you to build the future. So if you are already in a relationship, it can be indicating that if you've been dating, maybe it's time to take that relationship to the next level. For example, moving in, it could be even proposing marriage. It could be having a family, starting a family if you are married, and having children. So it's that next level in the relationship, wherever you are in that relationship. So that's the energy around you for that first week of November, Gemini. And then we move into the Six of Swords energy. And the Swords energy is it's air energy. It's mental intellect. It's what's going on in your mind. It's your thoughts. So the swords indicates that the swords are your words. They're your words and your thoughts create your reality. And with it being the Six of Swords, it's about transition. So let me pull this card forward so you can see it better. Just get the glare off of it. So this woman, she's in a boat and she's going somewhere. So this card indicates that it's usually a transition or a change in your life, but it's a necessary change that you need to go through. And so it could even be indicating that you're moving or relocating. But so it's a fairly significant change that's going on in your life. And it's the message behind the card is it tends to come in when you need to know that your life will soon be calmer and clearer. So whatever transitions you have going on in that second week of November, Gemini, if they're leaving you feeling a little unbalanced or unstable, do know that your life will soon be feeling calmer and clearer, and that this is just something that you have to go through. It's a life lesson that you're going through right now. Now, with respect to career and finance, then this card can also indicate that you are on the verge of burnout. Or developing a stress-related illness, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. And you also might be facing, because again, it's a card of transition, it could be indicating a job loss or resignation or some other kind of transition, though, that makes you that doesn't feel smooth. That you could feel like you're just adrift on the ocean or in this lake, right? So you might be feeling like uncertain about what the future holds for you. It doesn't necessarily mean a job loss or resignation. It could be some other kind of a change, like perhaps you've even been moved to a different department, and it wasn't what you wanted to do, but the company was restructuring and you got put into that new position, and so you could be feeling a little uncertain and not too thrilled about that. So that's what the Six of Swords indicates when it comes to career. Now, with respect to relationships, it could be that you're feeling like you need to take some time on your own and take a break from the other person, and because you feel it's a transition, and you're looking to find out what it is that you truly want and what truly makes you happy. Now, if you're also in a relationship with someone, it can also indicate that you're actually moving closer together and you're transitioning together. So, as sometimes couples, instead of growing apart, they grow together. And so that's the energy that's around you with regards to relationships for that second week of November, Gemini. And then for the third week, we move into the Hermit. There's the Hermit card. And the Hermit is about going within and finding clarity within. So it's a quest for your personal truth, spiritual illumination. So if you are going through some kind of a transition or personal change, it could be indicating that in order to find out what you truly want and to assess and kind of reevaluate where you stand and where you want to go, you need to go within. And you can find all those answers by going within, whether or not it's meditating, taking a walk through the woods, reconnecting with nature. But it is about having that little bit of solitude and going within and getting inspiration from the divine, by connecting with the divine in some way. So it's also, and with regards to career, then this card also, it does tend to come up when you're hoping to find that right job opportunity. So if things are a little turbulent right now in your current career, you could be kind of looking for other jobs and kind of, putting the feelers out there just to try and find that right fit for you. And so this card can indicate that you might be ignoring that inner voice, and it's time for you to really focus and look at what kind of a position or job would align with what feels right to you, with your soul purpose, and what gives you emotional fulfillment. And that's what you should focus on if you are looking for something for another job. When it comes to relationships, romance, the Hermit energy can indicate a reluctance to get out into the world and connect with others. So That's one way, that's the negative side of it. And it could also appear, if you're in a relationship, from a negative side, it could be that there's some unwelcome sense of isolation within your relationship and you're feeling a little disconnected from your partner. But it can also just indicate that it's that you would benefit from some time on your own, because that will help you to find clarity on what kind of a person that you're looking for if you are single. And you haven't been having much luck on the dating scene. And if you're in a relationship, it also can indicate that that you want to have shared experiences with your partner, but you also need to stay true to yourself and maintain your own identity as well. So don't completely lose yourself in the other person. Make sure that you still maintain your own interests, your own hobbies. And then that's the energy that's coming in for you for that third week of November, Gemini. And then we wrap up the month with the Nine of Cups. This is a wonderful way to wrap up the month. So the Nine of Cups is all, it's emotional, it's water energy. So with the water signs, you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And so the cups are your ups. They're all your ups, all your happiness in life, and it's emotional fulfillment. So water does represent the emotions. And with the Nine of Cups, this is a card of abundance. And it's about wishes coming true and material abundance. It's good health, wealth, happiness in all aspects of your life. And when you're looking at the suits in a tarot deck, you go from the Ace to the 10. The Ace being the beginning, the start. 10 is the completion. So 9, you're almost there. You almost have complete emotional fulfillment. But so in a career reading, if you are looking for, if this month you are focused on your career, Gemini, and you've been looking for something, this card does indicate that if you were looking to change positions, or if you are looking for even a promotion in your own work, you're not happy with it and you're looking to move on or transition from what you're doing now, when you go within and you contemplate and you meditate on what it is that you truly desire, that you're going to find it, and you are going to find something that you can make a living from. You'll have the wealth, and you will also have that emotional fulfillment. And if you're looking at relationships, then what this is indicating is, if you're going through a transition in your relationships, that if you take that time to yourself and really contemplate what it is that you value in a relationship, making sure that you're still focusing on yourself and maintaining your interests, your hobbies, that it's going to make that relationship stronger. And again, you're going to end with that emotional fulfillment, and that relationship will be very emotionally rewarding for you. So that's the energy for you for the last week of November, Gemini. It's complete emotional fulfillment and wishes coming true. So I'm now going to pull 2 more cards. It's 2 advice cards. One is the Wisdom for Healing cards. So I'm just going to give them a shuffle and see what advice Spirit has for you for the month of November, Gemini. So the card that's come out is Observe Your Attitude. So the lesson for November is determine whether you spend most of your energy in a positive or negative frame of mind. Do you have to remind yourself to be positive, or are you naturally that way? So your goal, Gemini, for the month of November is to become mindful of whether you're unconsciously positive or negative. So it's observe your attitude. And now I'm going to pull a Living Reiki healing card and see what healing advice Spirit has for you, Gemini, for the month of November that you can focus on. Oh, and it's Choose Your Emotions, which ties in very good with Observe Your Attitude. So The advice on this is emotions are not caused by outer events. They are an internal reaction to an external event. They represent a choice you have made. We choose what emotion to feel, always. So the message from Spirit here is to really think about when you do get emotionally invested in something, or emotionally upset about something, or a negative emotion crops up, that really observe that emotion and why is it, and think about why it is that you're reacting that way, and perhaps try and look at the situation a little differently and see it from not only another person's perspective, but just another perspective in general, and try to not let those negative emotions crop up. So this concludes your general reading for the month of November, Gemini. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and take care.